Hey everyone, and now we are moving on to the fourth step or the fourth stage, which is the heart chakra. So it's pink or green in color. So this fourth chakra is called the Anahata. And let me show you what the mudra looks like for this. So here we're starting to raise the level of vibrational consciousness. This is the bridge between the spiritual and the physical. Science proves now that the heart has formulates its own neurons and signals to the brain, rather than the brain being the master controller. There's so much research regards the Heart Math Institute that the heart is the biggest electromagnetic field that we have. Forgot to tell you in the last video, the mudra for the solar plexus, and the Sanskrit name is Manipura. So imbalances in the heart chakra is where we can overly give or we can undergive. So this is the center for unconditional love. Let's move that out the way. So this is about unconditional love, forgiveness, gratitude, etc. So where do we block love out of our life, or where do we overly give but we can't receive the same back? I do see a lot of clients where they give but they can't receive. There's a block for them taking in, and quite often that will have been started in the root chakra, the sacral chakra, because of the experiences and the beliefs they formed. Is they have to give, they have to always overly give to, I know, whatever reasons is underlying that for them. It's all very personal, isn't it, and subjective. But the card that jumps out, this is a card of loneliness and isolation. Somebody kind of lacking in love. So this is what we're working with today. It's the energy of love. And quite often when we're holding on to feelings of resentment or bitterness, it blocks us from fully loving others and fully loving life, really loving ourselves. I know it's a bit cliche, but it's so true. So what do we do about it? Well, first of all, we need to look at the ways in where this is showing up. So let's just tune into the heart center. Tune into the color pink. Just take some nice, slow vagus nerve breathing. And just tune into the heart. And just ask to be shown all the ways in which you block love. And it could be that you need to forgive. It could be that you hold on to guilt. It could be grief, loss, abandonment. It can cause us to build up what's called a heart wall, a metaphorical heart wall. The emotion code talks about this a lot, when we build up a cage around the heart for protection. Now, one of the best ways, and actually really heavily researched, is the ability to cultivate feelings of gratitude for what we have in our life right now, or towards a person that we may feel a little bit of resistance. There's something called loving kindness meditation, which is really, really gorgeous, where you bring, first of all, peace and loving kindness into your own life, and then you imagine a person or a situation where you have a bit of trouble with or ill feelings, and you also project that loving kindness onto them. May they be peaceful, may they be free from harm, may they be happy. So it kind of diffuses that feeling of bitterness or angst between you and a certain person or a certain situation. So just imagine all the ways in which you block love, and then we want to figure out why. So the heart chakra here is really kind of coming into blossom from the age of 22. But it can happen at any age, because it's that spiritual bridge between the physical and the spiritual plane. This is where you get to know your true self. This is where you come into full soul alignment, I like to call it. I think Maslow called it self-actualization. You know, you cultivate the heart center and you want to be of service in the world. You want to offer some kind of contribution. It's not just about you anymore. We've moved past the first stage, the root chakra, which was about our instincts, our survival, our foundations. We move beyond that energy. We go into the sacral of relating, emotions. Then we move into the energy of identification, how we are projecting ourselves into the world for certain needs being met. Now we move on to the center of unconditional universal love. This is where we can self-actualize by cultivating these feelings of forgiveness and unconditional love. We have the capacity to do that, even though it can seem really hard. But the only person that you're hurting by holding on to hurts is yourself. That other person is not hurting because of how you're feeling towards them. They may have done initially, but it's probably that they've long over it because they're not feeling it. You are. You're feeling it in your body and it's hurting you. You have to find a way to let this go. You have to find a way to let the energy and attachment go. Okay. So think about where this is showing up in your life and try and connect it back to a certain experience or a reason for it, because with that memory will come the emotions that you need to tap on. So again, I'll keep it generic, but you can change my words to the words that suit your feelings and emotions and your story around love. So let's start with the karate chop. So even though I have these feelings of bitterness, I can't let go, that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I have these feelings I really am quite ashamed of, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I block love out, that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though it feels just too uncomfortable to really love, that's okay. It's just too uncomfortable to let go. Why should I let go? I've been hurt and I'm holding on to that. No one can take that away from me. I'm keeping it. And this stupid girl doing the EFT tapping, she's not going to convince me to let go of it either. I'm keeping it. It makes me who I am. Who wants to be loved anyway? It's just a stupid philosophy. Okay, change the words, guys, don't forget. It needs to fit you, not me. So how does that feel? Can you start to feel any resistance or where this might be playing out for you? Give me your feedback, I'd love to know. Just think about really what's underlying this for you. It could be a really early memory that you'd forgotten. Maybe somebody walked out on you. Maybe you had unrequited love as a teenager, or your first love and you were betrayed. You know, maybe you've lost someone really close to you where you decided you were good, and that was it. They're not here anymore and life was just too hard and you were staying in your shell. Never are you going to feel that kind of pain again. This is about loving you, first and foremost. It's about loving you and accepting you for who you are right now, even though you have these feelings. All these feelings are doing is they're hiding and they're festering. And they're on repeat because of your belief system, because of the way you're choosing to see life. Change the record, change the story, and slowly but surely your reality will change. If you want to be more open and receptive to love, change the story that surrounds love. So let's start again. Even though love is painful, I'm open and willing to see another way. Even though I've been hurt before, I'm open to the possibility of it being different this time. Even though I've been hurt, I've been let down, I've been betrayed, change the words, I've been abandoned, I've been shut out, I've been used. It's okay. Nothing can break my spirit. Okay. Let's do one more. Even though I've shut the door on love, I'm willing to be more open. I'm willing to see another way. I'm willing to change my perception of myself and of others. I'm willing to love more. But it starts with me, and I know this. I'm willing to find ways that love me more, that prove to me that I can love me first. I'm willing to take compliments. I'm willing to smile more. I'm willing to be more friendly. I'm willing to let more people in my life. I'm willing to say yes where I've been saying no. I'm willing to start treating myself kindly. I'm willing to bring more nurture into my life. Simply doing this is nurturing, and this feels okay. I'm willing to let go of old hurts, old grudges. I'm willing to forgive. It just starts with a change in perception. I can do that. I can shift my mindset. After all, it's only hurting me. And that's not loving, is it? I'm prepared to see things differently. To let it all go. It's not helping me. It's only hurting me. And from now on, the only thing I do is love me. Okay, guys. So keep tapping whatever's coming up for you. Rate the intensity. Is it going down? Is it going up? Keep tapping until it comes down. So I hope this is helping. I'd love your feedback. Stay with me. We have 3 more steps to go. But really the heart chakra is the bridge. Once we can really figure out how, who, what, why we need to forgive and let go, and once we do it, these other spiritual centers start to naturally unfold and balance themselves. You can't be completely loving and still judge yourself and not be able to speak your truth. It just can't happen. You have to open the heart fully obviously we protect ourselves on some level. We don't want to give our heart away to the wrong type of people, but that's also about loving the self, knowing what's good for you. So if anything comes up for you and you're not sure, you can always contact me. Take care for now.